Before I start walk with Christ, I'm more judgmental, and everything is me, me, me. And I always feel that I can do everything myself. I don't need anyone. When you're by yourself, you know, not knowing God or not having a spouse, you're like she said, it's me, me, me. But then when you start walking with Christ and you think about things, you don't think about yourself, you think about others. You know, at the time I lost my job, you know, it's like I was just, you know, thinking, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? So when we get the news that he will lose the job, I was scared, like, okay, what are we going to do? Because the bills not stop, they keep coming, you know, but then I start the counting. Okay, you know, we're going to lose this much, this much. The only thing that we didn't realize that we did, we keep giving, you know, with obedience. And then Pastor Mark asked us at the time, was like, is that hurt? You know, when you write a check. I'm like, yes, it is. You know, the number, I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh gosh, I can use this to pay my bill. But God always keeps His promise. And we really rely on His grace. Rely on His favor. And it ended up that the job I ended up getting is something that I had done in the past, but it was like almost laid out for me and said, this is for you. We welcome you with open arms. I didn't have to work for it, it was just presented to me. So what we always said to each other, like, let's build God's house and let God build our home. And it's just favor after favor after favor. Oh, the salary, that was, it was more than what I had expected. And then it turns out, I think a week into my job, I get an email saying that we actually felt that you deserved a little bit more, which was pretty good, enough to pay for a class. Yeah. And then the first thing we said was like, oh, it must be God. Grace. It's like candy. You give it to little kids, hey, here's candy. But this doesn't do anything if they don't take it. It's just a piece of candy sitting on a table. It's something you don't have to work for. It's available for you. Sometimes things are laid out on a platter for you, and it's just amazing how things just fall into place.